Alright guys, we gotta talk about this because I'm starting to get a little bit worried about Hawks in Once Justice 2. I love My Hero Once Justice 2. It's a fantastic game and we've all been waiting for DLC characters since launch, especially with that last part of Season 4. Everyone is waiting to get their hands on specifically Hawks. Luckily enough, he is one of our upcoming DLC characters, but there is still no release date for any of our DLC characters, including Hawks, who was the first one to be revealed. We've also got no word on when the next patch of the game is coming. And because I've been growing increasingly impatient over the past couple weeks, I decided to take a look back at the DLC release schedule we had for Once Justice 1, which would hopefully show me that this is pretty normal and that we're supposed to expect a big gap in between the reveal and the release of DLC characters in the Once Justice franchise. But sadly, that was not the case. The Japanese version of Once Justice 1 has 3 DLC characters. That's Deku Shoot Style, Endeavor, and Inasa. Deku Shoot Style was revealed on the 31st of October. When I say revealed, I don't necessarily mean revealed because it was officially revealed the following Monday, I believe. But usually the weekly Shonen Jump scans get leaked. So it was initially leaked on October 31st. I'm going to keep saying revealed because it's just easier. So again, Shoot Style Deku was revealed on the 31st of October and then was released on September 6th, just a week later. Endeavor was revealed on October 3rd, only to be released on October 10th, again a week later. And then Inasa was released without a scan. He was only teased in the Endeavor scan. He was never given his own individual scan. So he was released a month after his initial tease, but he was never revealed. So it's hard to say if there was a delay there or not. I think it just came out at a random time. So what did we actually learn by looking back at the DLC release schedule of Once Justice 1? Well, what we learned is that DLC characters were released about a month apart from each other, and we also learned that they were released within a week of their reveal. With that in mind, Hawks was revealed on the 21st of March, which was 46 days ago now. I'm dying over here. There have been some HD screenshots released for the character, but that's it. That's all we've got for Hawks. We've got that little bit of gameplay as well, but there's still no release date and still no indication of when we can expect to see Hawks in the game. Where is Hawks? Now, there is something to take solace in. I'm guessing that the next patch for Once Justice 2 will be the patch that adds Hawks to the game. But when can we actually expect that patch to happen? Well, I don't have any official word, but it should be coming relatively soon. In fact, I'm guessing the patch itself is pretty much done. Once Justice 2 has a Japanese Twitter page. The developers have been releasing tutorial-esque videos on that channel, kind of getting people used to the game. And there isn't much to take away from those videos if you've been playing for a while, and even if you haven't been, it's in Japanese. So it's pretty hard to take away much unless you speak Japanese. But I've been watching those tutorial videos anyway, just in case I could gather anything about the upcoming patch, because they are in fact playing on the next patch. We know that they're playing on the next patch because when they return to the character select screen, you can see that they're playing on an entirely different patch than we are, because it's the standard character select screen, but with one additional slot in the bottom left-hand corner. Presumably this is Hawks, although it's not confirmed, but in theory, Hawks is our next DLC character, so it would make sense for him to be filling that slot. Again, it doesn't tell us much, it's not surprising information, but it is something to go off of. We do know that the developers are officially internally playing on the new patch, so that should mean that it's relatively ready to go. Hawks could come out any single day now. There is no telling if Hawks is going to come out a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, or if he's going to come out in a couple days. Though hopefully Hawks isn't too far away, because personally I can't wait to get my hands on the character. I'm sure the same goes for you guys. It feels weird not knowing anything, man. It should be good. Once we find out when Hawks is coming to the game, we should have an idea when future characters are going to be coming into the game relative to their initial reveal. So no other character has been officially revealed besides Hawks, right? So once we do finally get Hawks, and then they reveal whoever the next DLC character is going to be, let's say it's Gentle, well then we should have a rough idea as to when we can expect to see Gentle based on when Hawks was released. So if Hawks comes out next week, and then that also coincides with a reveal on Weekly Shonen Jump that reveals Gentle as the next DLC character, well then we can expect to see Gentle about a month and a half from now. It's also possible that Hawks has been delayed internally. If that's the case, we'll never hear about that, right? Because they never announced official release date, so they have no deadline to stick to. So we don't know if they've gone past that deadline. My guess is that they haven't gone past their deadline. The games industry as a whole has done a pretty good job at reacting to what's going on in the world right now. Obviously, some studios have been affected more than others. Developers have been doing a good job of moving their operation to home operation corporations. The companies that seem to be affecting the most are AAA developers that release like $60 games. Smaller developers seem to be fine, but then there are like big companies that run free-to-play active games that are constantly being updated, like League of Legends and Fortnite and stuff like that. Those companies also seem to be doing fine as well. I have no idea why that is. If I had to guess, they were probably just proactively ready to move everything and make sure everybody could work from home, because it's so important that people can work on those games, because again, they're live, they're active, they're constantly being updated. But regardless, that has nothing to do with Once Justice. Hopefully we're not seeing a delay because of anything like that. I'm just guessing that this is the schedule we're supposed to expect from DLC characters, because we don't have our first DLC character. As soon as we've got Hawks, we'll be able to judge roughly when to expect the other characters as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, and by the way, I've updated my channel art. Look at how cool it is. We've also got a brand new logo. Both of these were designed by Johnny Azard. He's done some art for me in the past. I'm very thankful for his work he did on this artwork. On top of this being my YouTube banner now, you can also buy this artwork in poster form on Displate.com. Johnny's gone ahead and thrown it up on Displate, so any purchase you make of that particular Displate, Johnny will also receive some of that money. So if you're feeling generous and you want a cool metal poster on your wall, you can go to Displate using my link in the description. My name's been Bilbsy, and I'll be sure to catch you in the next video.